Welcome to Libra's Cafe here on the Hourglass, where I'll be serving you clear, simple, refreshing, useful, energetic insights on themes, trends occurring in your Libra life. Hello, star seeds, beautiful souls, tarot lovers, and ladies and gentlemen. How are you guys doing, Libra? All right, so we have a big super moon, full moon in Virgo tonight. And like I explained in the collective general reading earlier, the first video of today, we're going to be experiencing a lot of analytical energies in the air. All right. It's time to clean house. It's time to declutter. Put some more plant life in your home. Go green. All right. Winter blues are over. That chaos, that misery from Mercury retrograde is now closed. It's ending. We still do have that shadow period, Libra. So just be aware of that. We have Pisces energy, still Pisces season still going on. Happy birthday to all the Pisceans. So, you know, the emotions may be a little muddled with Virgo, but if you have a parent that's a Virgo, you know how stable and secure they try to make life. They try to build a very firm foundation for their family. They enjoy doing it. So with that Virgo energy, it's all about being of service to people or your community, your job, your family, all right? Mind your business, Libras, and stop trying to save everyone. Service is about giving people what they ask for. Don't try to make up for anything. All right. So don't try to overcompensate, Libra. You know, I'm all about the betterment or the improvement of Libras, those of you that are on that mature level and coming to that level as well. So, yeah, be of service to the world with a smile, you know, the gift of gab. This energy would also bring in repurposing projects, so waste not, want not. And again, you may be experiencing a very creative sweep in your environment where things are closing out, they're ending. Tens may be very predominant. You may see a lot of 10 number synchronicities, blues maybe showing up as well. Time to get very professional. So let's see what's popping for us, Libra. This is the Moonology card. So I'm going to be skimming through the books because, you know, I have a lot of decks and my brains are not that big. I'm not a freaking computer to know every meaning of the card, all right? So we're going to skim through the book just to give us some extra details. What's going on for the Libras? Let it be great. Let it be great. Let it be great. We have a new start is coming and a time for healing. Awesome. All right, so with full moons could talk about results, the ending of, because, you know, tens is all about consequences or rewards, learned lessons. So it's all about results right now. So we're going to see the results of what we've been working on in the Mercury retrograde. And full moon could talk about forgiveness and gratitude. So there is a new start that's coming, Libras, just so you know. Let me see. I'm looking up the cards meaning here too. Just give extra details here. All right, so if whatever you're asking, the answer is yes with this card. So a new start is definitely coming through for you. So stay positive. And right now, this card is suggesting that you try new and exciting things to help you with your development as well. So like I mentioned in another video, or did I mention it here? Adopt some new words. Add some new words to your vocabulary. It does something to your brain. It lets off that feel good chemicals as well. So this card is also talking about I'll see it when I believe it attitude. So yeah, you'll soon be starting something that would bring more hope in your life about getting what you want. So that's always some good energy here as well. So forget about the past, Libra, and it's time to move forward. Time to leave that baggage where it belongs, so you could go through that portal, that doorway to a brighter beginning. All right. So whatever your dreams, some of your dreams could be manifesting at this time as well, working out well in your situation. So a time of healing. Some of you could have been working on your healing during the Mercury retrograde, and that's always a good thing. And I feel like it's going to pay off for a lot of you Libras. So if you have been, you know, being very passive because you're trying to contain the beast within, you're doing great and you're going to be rewarded for that. You may not see it coming and it may kind of like pop up on you in some kind of way. So We do have the moon here that's showing that healing, that soothing, and that surrender. So with this card, it talks about once you heal not only yourself, your ancestors, and those after you. So Libra, you may be the one in your family to stop some type of ancestral karma or stop some type of cycle. And hats off to you. Some people are not going to like what you're doing. Some may not even understand. And there are going to be others that's going to be very grateful for what you're doing. All right, you're bringing some type of freedom, some type of powerful insight to your family, your community, your job, or even, just your tiny little family at home. So you're very important to whoever is surrounding you at this time. So again, these two cards talking about letting go of the past, so you could bring new stuff in with that Virgo energy, with that super moon, full moon. Again, decluttering. You're sweeping out, cleaning house to make room for new shit, for a new creative energy as well. Yeah, so you're about to turn a corner or some type of leaf in your life. You're moving past some type of what you call that, a marker, or yeah, you're moving past a marker in your life. That's a good thing, Libra. You may need more time to heal, so don't rush it. If you feel very exhausted, burnt out, or you just feel the need to rest, go ahead and do that. It's nothing wrong with that, Libra. All right, it's nothing wrong with resting. All right. Yeah, so this is good. This is some good energy. So we're gonna jump into what could you be feeling right now, you or your partner, somebody that you're connected to right now, Libra. Let me clear the way here. Yeah, so you really need to balance between spirituality and your practicality. Practicality. I hope I mentioned that right. So with we're being that we're still in Pisces season, there's still a lot of fantasy or daydreaming going on, and with that Virgo energy, that's going to ground those goals or ideas. It's going to ground them. So it's time to get out of your head. It's time to get out of this victim mentality by leaving the past behind and taking it step by step. All right, no rushing it. Some of you may need a little bit extra time to heal. Go ahead and take that time off. Whether you have to stay in bed, sleep a little longer, eat a little differently, exercise, do what you got to do, Libra. What is going on with Libra's feelings, emotions, or energy at this time? Wow. So some of you are very excited. Some of you may be very powerful empath, or you're super sensitive to the earth changes right now. You may pick up on you may pick up on things that are shifting way before the mask. So you're like dancing through life, or you're celebrating what? It's not markers. They're telling me another word that I can't, it can't come off of my tongue right now. Wow. So yeah, keep that energy up, Libra. You may be excited about this new start that's coming. You could feel it. For a lot of you, you could feel it. Exhausted. Yeah, I picked that up. Some of you are very exhausted. All right. And that's okay. Mercury retrograde did a number on a lot of us. Some of us end up in accidents, in the hospitals. Things were delayed. They're close call to a panic attacks as well. So like I said, go ahead and relax, rejuvenate yourself. That comes along with that Virgo energy. Close to being borderline perfectionist, it's always a good idea to get extra hours of sleep as well, because it's going to be some big energy coming in. I could feel it as well. Some of you are grounding yourself, or you're walking outside without shoes, or you're really connecting to the earth at this time. But this is something that you need to try, so you could have that natural electrons come into the body from the earth. All right. Those of you that's into that, yeah. Some of you may be pulling or holding on to the past. You're letting the past weigh you down instead of trying to dance it off or looking at the process as a dance. So, you could leave it way down on you, or you could look at it as part of a dance, Libra. It's all about your perceptions. Some of you may be very fatigued and you need to check your health. You may need to go to the doctor. So let's bust down these tarot cards and see what else is in store for Libra. Some of you, you're having a new beginning in love as well, but you may be very exhausted from the previous cycle of relationships, whoever you are with, and you may need some extra time to heal. So some of you may be postponing dating or getting serious with anyone. You may be more in tune with your spiritual growth or your ascension. We have the Three of Pentacles. This could be work related, or this could be someone that's very interested in working with you, Libra. But again, you may be exhausted, wanting to walk alone. For a lot of you, you may feel like someone pulled a lot of energy or resources from you, and you just want to go it alone. Or you may have been exhausted waiting for someone to propose teamwork or collaboration with you. All right, somebody may need to organize their life, again with this creative sweep coming in with Virgo. So yeah, I feel like for a lot of you, you're thinking about the past. How could you have done better, or how could you go back and correct some details? Listen, the past is the past. Past is nothing you could do about it. You only could change or alter what's going on now in the present. So you could mold the future, all right? Had this card come up in the collective reading, a lot of balance is needed here. Again, some of you may be multitasking, and you really need to collaborate with your team or your family. Some of you are trying to do it alone. Maybe some of you feel like it's better if you do it on your own, but it's exhausting you. All right? Some of you may be excited that somebody's coming to assist you, or you have a lot of people that's interested in assisting you. Hey, yeah, I definitely picked that up with yeah, somebody's coming in to assist you. Somebody wants to work with you, Libra, but you have to want to be willing to open up and work with this person, or you're not willing to do that because you feel exhausted with working with groups. From what I see, some Libras like working in groups. I personally don't, but I know when it's time to ask for help, or when it's time to collaborate, when I know I can't do something on my own, all right? Some of you are very much paying attention to details, and this could be a very exhausting. Again, this borderline perfectionist with this Virgo energy. Somebody wants to collaborate, but somebody's blocking change, or it's unable to happen because somebody still needs to heal. This could be you or your person. They're very exhausted, and it's because their healing process is taking a toll on them. We have the Tower, so this is an inevitable change that's coming through. Again, that sweep. So whatever was not of your highest good is coming down right now. Some of you, this could be that an idea that you had to collaborate with someone that's fallen apart, but it's a transformation, or there's a rebirth that's happening here, Libra. And right now you may be feeling very imbalanced, but you're working on gaining some type of balance here. So with the time to heal, it's like you're surrendering to the healing process, and you're gaining some type of balance here, even though things are crashing. So even though things are falling apart, it's actually falling in place for some of you. And with the Tower, it could also mean that it's going to be a disruption, or new obstacles is coming in this new beginning, but you're going to maintain your balance. You may stumble along the way, Libra, but you're going to maintain this balance. So where some of your pairs may be very traumatized by this change, you, Libra, may be able to balance yourself a little bit more, and it may look very easy to people that's looking on at you, and they may want to collaborate with you because their healing process is very exhausting. So some people may look at you as a leader, or somebody that could bring organization to a situation. So some of you may be experiencing delays, or people that in your peer group or somebody that you're connected to may be experiencing a lot of delays, and they really want to work with you to maintain a balance. Libras, if you're multitasking or you have more than one job, you may need to rest. You may be on the verge of breaking down or having some type of trauma because you're exhausted. You may have a panic attack, may need to go to the hospital. All right, so we have the Three of Swords in reverse. Now, I see a lot of readers talking about this, talks about healing. And what I'm feeling is like, okay, so there's somebody's hurt, somebody's still hurting. Somebody you may have worked with in the past, doesn't mean it's a work job situation. It could be like you guys was like teaming up, whether it's in a relationship, a friendship, maybe it was like a situationship, but somebody's in heartache and they're very stressed or exhausted. This whole breakup or this separation is exhausting to this person. This person may experience a lot of imbalance, or it's hard for them to gain footing in their life because of this abrupt change or breakup between the both of you, and they still need time to heal. So if you broke up with this person, Libra, because they themselves were exhausting you, there was never a balance. Nothing was ever picking up with this person. It was always cloudy. It was always like gloomy, or it had more hard days than good days. And somebody broke up this three-party situation. Maybe it was a third-party situation. They may have had another lover, another life, or even the attitude, the way how they live was getting in between the both of you, but somebody's still distraught over it. This could have been a divorce, Libra, because of infidelity. Somebody could have had a miscarriage, and this was like the straw that broke the camel's back, and things kind of like fell apart. But there's a new beginning, a new start coming, whether it's with this person or not. All right. But some of you may be still too exhausted from the ordeal, and you may need to really rest so you could heal, so you could rejuvenate. Some of you are excited to get back into the world, to get back to. Oh, okay. So somebody may be refusing to release someone here, even though things has ended, things fell apart. Somebody's still refusing to let go, and it's very exhausting holding on to something that ended. For others of you, so that may be Libra's cross watcher. Libra, you may have this new start and you're excited. You may be feeling optimistic, healing from this three-party ordeal. So you may have been, so it's like the tables turn, where you may have been exhausted and this person was carrying on with their life. The roles has now flipped. Yeah, I feel like Libra, you overcame depression from this third party situation, whether it was something going on at your job, or this person literally had a double life going on. They were juggling you and other shit or other people, and you let that tower come down, you let it all fall away. And it was very abruptly. So you may have decided like enough was enough. You draw that line in the sand, and when you did that, instead of trying to rush in and compensate or try to fix things, you just let it fall. And that kind of devastated someone while you were very optimistic about a new start. So you're having a new start, Libra, without this person. You on your knees. I seen like, okay, so I just heard I was on my knees begging you, please. But you thought it was a joke, or somebody didn't take you seriously. They continued to keep juggling in their life, and it brought sorrow to you that they weren't too concerned with how you felt. And now that things are falling apart, Libra, this person may be very disheartened, or they're now traumatized about the situation while you're having a new start. Tell me more about the Two of Pentacles. Okay, so we have another two. So this person may be seeing you manifest. We have 3-3-2-2. Now, I want to say that you have healed, but there's still a little bit more healing. We all could do a little bit more healing, but it's like with the 3-3, now it's like two master numbers here. So Libra, you may be in this manifestor's energy where your creative energy is heightened. You're ascended to some type of Christ-like consciousness where you're thrilled. There's optimism coming back into your life, and you're manifesting your goals. You're manifesting a new start. You're manifesting this master builder's energy in the master builder's year. And this person may be still juggling, going through a lot of traumatic situations. You may be going through a lot of traumatic situations, but you're overcoming it. So in this super moon, full moon Virgo, you're being more industrious, you're more analytical. You could be paying attention, a little bit more attention to details. You're repurposing projects here as well. You're learning to improvise, and this person may be still juggling, still in balance. Some of them may be feeling foolish. They may have like this back problem, or they have like a hunchback, but they're very impatient as well. And this is why they keep juggling so many different things or people. But with the Two of Wands, it's like they're making a decision to bring balance to their life, Libra. So maybe they're looking at you having this new start, and they're wanting the same type of energy. So, they're making a decision to come back to your way. Maybe the grass wasn't green on the other side. They may have been collaborating, working with others, and it just didn't pay off. And it's like they want to share some type of workload with you. So if you're juggling, Libra, with two or more jobs, this person want to come in and share that workload. It's like they want to be a partner. They want to collaborate. But they know they brought heartache. They know they brought a lot of changes. They know that this was very traumatic to you. This could be job related to, Libra. It doesn't have to be romantic. It could be platonic as well. And you may be very excited. They're coming back to you, or you could feel they're being drawn back to you, Libra. It's like I Want to Share My World by Kim. You know that song? Share My Life by Kim. All right, so yeah, they're waiting on you to cooperate, or you're waiting on them to cooperate. The both of you may be waiting to cooperate. You could have, left this person abruptly, and this caused their whole world to shake. Libra, tell me more about the Tower. I feel like you have the ability to see through dark times, Libra, or you shine the brightest in dark times, and they see that. You have this calm way of, you have a calm composure of yourself when things get really crazy, and they like that. They like that you brought balance. So they may have had a third party situation, and they didn't see your worth, or they didn't see how exhausting this was for you until you decided to abruptly change things, whether you disappeared, decided like, hey, you know what, this ain't for me, and decided to give yourself a new start, or you decided to be of service to something else or someone else. Something about your smile, something about your eyes. I see the future in your eyes. Ooh, I get so high when I'm around you, baby. I can touch the sky. You make my temperature rise. That's some Toni Braxton. Okay, so we have the 10 of Wands. And in this deck, we have the guy holding on to one wand. Hey. So it's like this person, or you, Libra, this may have been a very intense change, or this has been an intense breakup. And like I said, when somebody did this, when somebody decided to let that tower fall, let the lies spill out, stop looking the other way, decided that this is not what they wanted and let it fall, not deciding to work on it anymore, to cooperate and holding up this like really. Okay, so somebody decided, whether it's you, Libra, or someone else, decided not to cooperate with this faulty foundation. It was not solid. It was a castle built on sand. And when somebody stopped pouring in effort, it came undone. And now somebody is left with the pieces here, but it's like, I'm choosing. Okay, so somebody's choosing not to juggle anymore. They want to work on one thing at a time. They realize that it was a struggle, it was very burdensome, and it was blocking them from their true goals. And, you know, Libra, you may have caused this person to realize the truth when you walked out their life. So they could have been juggling two different lives, two different partners, two different jobs, trying to measure up here to something, but it was all a lie. So they could have been putting on this facade, and the minute you decided to not cooperate, it's like you release this person, or it released you as well from this struggle or this heavy burden. But now somebody could see clearly on the things that they were trying to do. It was too much. It was too much. So they had to lay down these burdens. Somebody could have said no, or learning to say no here. All right. So somebody is now recognizing that they need time to heal. They could have been postponing some type of healing by taking on more responsibilities than they should. And now they're left to really look at the pieces on the ground, or they're trying to put a puzzle together, and Libra may be the missing piece. Now recognizing that they didn't need to do all of this extra work. This could be you, Libra, at work, finally realizing and accepting, I don't need to take on everybody else's responsibility. Whatever image you were building here, it was not true. It could have exhausted you. You was taking on too many responsibility with this idea of, if I do it myself, it'd be better. But you now understanding that I do have to work together as a team. I do have to collaborate. I do have to speak clearly. Okay, so we have Seven of Pentacles. And we have the Ace of Cups. So the Ace of Cups could be talking about that new start coming, that new emotional beginning, whether it's peace within yourself, this new phase or cycle of self-care, self-love. Somebody's heart is being filled here with optimism, being excited about this new beginning. Somebody's feeling that new, okay, so it's like after Mercury retrograde is over, you're feeling this optimism coming back into your life, about new projects as well, ready to put in more effort, or willing to work on things one at a time, more organized here, Libra. And somebody's willing to work with you one-on-one instead of constantly juggling others or other situations. Now understanding how exhausting it was for you to do things on your own. Yeah, so with the, sorry, it's Eight of Pentacles, my bad. So with the Eight of Pentacles, some of you could be, you know, again, with that perfection, a perfectionism, starting to realize like that's not the way to go. It's like, it's better if I do it myself. If you want something done, you better do it yourself. But it caused a breakdown here. It caused a sweep in your life. Things fell apart with the Tower and the Eight of Pentacles showing up here. Now Ten of Wands, sorry. Now realizing like it's all about mastery, or mastery is something to be had here. Some of you are going to be making more money on your passions. So it's like, again, focusing on one thing at a time. So you could master that, is what I'm feeling with the Ten of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles. This new start, you're going to learn to be more organized, Libra, and it's going to bring fulfillment. It's going to bring a new wave of peace of mind. You're going to be more satisfied with the things that you're working on, and it's going to be better than before. More money is going to come in. So it's like you're realizing self-mastery is taking your time, not necessarily focusing so much on details or taking on more than you could handle that was ultimately blocking you from your goals, your dreams. Some of you may be making extra cash from teaching. You're going to be rewarded for some type of achieved goals or goal hand. It's going to bring a lot. It's going to fill your heart We have optimism, overcoming depression, overcoming sadness, overcoming this exhaustion. Let's see what's the guidance here. I'm going to read from the deck. I hope you guys do like when I read. Just extra insights for you, Libra, coming here in the super moon, full moon in Virgo tonight. So again, be of service, but you're not, again, it's like minding your business. It's like minding your business and stop trying to save everyone or everything. Service is about giving people what they ask for, not necessarily making up for what they need and want. Maybe that's what you're learning here. The learning lesson here is for you, Libra, because you burnt yourself out. It's like you were the support, but when you needed support, nobody was around. Nobody considered how you felt as well. This may have been repetitious, an ongoing cycle that you needed to break. Maybe this Mercury retrograde helped you to break that habit so you could improve your growth or overall your health. One card, please, for Libra. Somebody's willing to help with the workload as well, Libra. Put others first. All right, so let's read that. And that is 4 plus 3 is 7. 7 talks about being committed, patient. It's also a holy number. All right, so it says, put others first. Presently, your spirit is calling you to make choices that will serve others' needs more than your own. It may be as simple as giving an hour at gym in order to help your company finish a project, skipping a pre-planned night with friends in order to host a last-minute visitor from out of town, or changing your vacation dates in order to attend your employer's wedding. Whatever sacrifice you're called upon to make, know that in the bigger picture, your willingness to do so is serving the greater good for all. The ego doesn't like to be interrupted. It perceives a change in plan as affront to its importance and barks at the disruption, because we have disruption here with the tower. Yeah. Okay, making it painful and unnecessary ordeal. The spirit, on the other hand, is flexible, adaptable, placed in service to humanity over selfish interests at all times. Although your ego may be temporarily inconvenient by the disruption, the effort you make to accommodate others will bring about a deeper sense of peace than this petty part of you can ever create. So take it easy on your ego and make it delightful for your spirit and expect disruptions. So like I'm saying, Libra, I feel like this may be your cross watcher, your person. Expect disruptions, but I don't think it's going to postpone this new start that's coming towards you. Some of you, you're healing. It's your body's nudging you to have this recovery time or to rest. And some of you may be thinking that it's disrupting what you have going on, but that's your ego that's trying to stop you or is trying to boggle you down from doing what's best for you. All right, there's a peace of mind coming in. There's satisfaction that's coming in. Some of you are getting over depression from a third party affair, from someone that's not being considerate of your feelings. I feel like they're learning that lesson as well. When you decided to draw that line and put your own needs before them, it's like they were taking advantage of your kind spirit, Libra, of your service, and that's coming back into place. So this Mercury retrograde may have been that pause or that learning lesson, because again, in Mercury retrograde, it's all about revisiting what needs to be healed and released. Some of you still need extra time. This person may need extra time for what they did, for the disruptions that they may have caused in your life, Libra. They're now seeing the disruptions in their life. Now I feel like they want to work with you. They want to pair up with your mastermind, your master builder's energy, where you're you're bringing your realities down to earth. Some of you could have a very deep love for this person, or this person may have a very deep unconditional love, because remember, we're still in Pisces season. This may also be a Pisces. I'm seeing a lot of fire signs. We have Scorpio, we have Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, air signs like yourself as well, with this big cup of love, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. So there's mutual friendship or mutual love here, and somebody's willing to share that workload with you, whether it's in friendship or in a romantic relationship. All right, somebody's now seeing that they put too many things before you, Libra. This could also be you to your children. And now it's like it's like bringing this cooperation, this organization, and working on things one at a time to master or to complete it at a timely manner. So you needed this disruption. You guys needed this change as well, to help not tame the ego, but to help. So it's like your ego was teaching you a lesson here, how to tap into your higher self and be of service, but to not overcompensate by what you think they need and want, but by helping or giving when somebody's requesting your assistance. All right, so know your limits here, Libra. Mind your own business. It pays to mind your own business. You heard it first here on the Hourglass. All right, go on, big up yourself if you're a true Libra. Libra cross watchers, do your thing, do your thing. No judgments here. You guys, I don't know if I mentioned it. I probably mentioned it in my previous videos. I'm closed for personal readings until further notice. My son just is recovering from an elbow surgery. So that's going to take up most of my time, my attention. So yeah, and thank you guys for the gratitude donation that went towards the channel, and for those that wanted to send strength and love to my son. Thank you very much for your emails, your warm emails. I'm still working on responding to many of those emails, so have patience with your girl. Let's get one more card for guidance for Libra. So yeah, Libra, put your services where you know you're going to make some changes here, and be of service to the world with a smile. Somebody may also want to be of service to you, Libra. They're now understanding the heartbreak, the sorrow that they caused by putting you in a lot of third-party situation, or putting you where you were competing for this person's attention. It was very exhausting. It wasn't feeding you. It was draining you. It was taking too much life from you. And now you have granted yourself a new start, possibly without this person. And it turned this person's world upside down. When you did that, it disrupted this person's world. All right. So with the Ace of Cups, again, you're gonna come into this new beginning, possibly a new relationship here. Might not be with this old person. That may have been a learning lesson that's now over, and you're manifesting a new love interest that's willing to help share this workload. They're willing to help you organize or ground you, Libra. This person may be a fire sign that's very earthy or earth sign with a lot of fire, a lot of artistic characteristics. This person may help you to make decisive actions as well. So they may help you to organize. You may be very indecisive, Libra, where you want to do everything all at once, and this person may help to ground you and step by step. All right, so this person may bring a peace of mind. This is also a time of celebration. Some of you may be celebrating pregnancy as well. Maybe a girl, I'm not too sure. But yeah, I feel like if this is a past person, their feelings are definitely growing, their heart is getting full, and they're maintaining some type of balance to come in to show you, like I said, the grass was not green on the other side with whatever they were working on, or who they were working on with, if that makes sense. But I'm seeing like this person may want to come back and have a new start with you, bring this new energy of love, of happiness, of romance back into you guys' life. There's a strong possibility that this person may be getting you pregnant, or you may be very ecstatic of some pregnancy results here. So let's see. One last guidance card for Libra, please. This is one of my first decks I ever owned. All right, so it says, I do whatever it takes to get closer to consciousness And then we have the owl here, significant to wisdom. The owl could have a lot to do with feminine energy as well. So some of you Libra queens may be stepping into your divine feminine energy where you're not accommodating anything that disrupts your energy. That's beautiful. Some of you again may shine brighter in dark times. You may have this ability to stay calm, cool, and collective when everybody seems to be very scattered or panicking. You have the ability to tap into that passive but calm collective where you're able to come up with these great ideas, these solutions to move things forward, Libra. So you may be working on your self-mastery if you're a Libra king. You may be somebody of poise, of grace. You're very intellectual or very informative, and somebody's like needing to work with you or wanting to work with you or love working with you. Could work at a bank, could work at somewhere where you sit at a desk and you're constantly online. You may have an online business. You may be a craft man, a craft lady, very crafty. Somebody just love your crafty ideas. So it says, I do whatever it takes to get closer to consciousness. Again, stepping out of some type of victim mentality, getting over some type of depression, exhaustion, burnout, rebuilding, revamping your way of doing things so you could get closer to that inner wisdom. All right. So I hope that you guys did enjoy this reading. Comment, comment, comment. Let's keep these free amazing readings going. Big up yourself if you're a true Libra king and queen. Big up to all my Libra king and queens all across the globe, especially my Caribbean people. Wagwan. All right. So again, we have two different master number here. We have 2233, and again, it's all about the ability to manifest. You're manifesting this new beginning. Congratulations. Peace to you and those you love, and I hope that you do enjoy this super moon, full moon in Virgo. Go on and do your full moon affirmations, your salt bath, whatever you need to raise your vibrations. And again, you may need a little bit extra time. You may need to slow down, take things step by step, because you're still in this healing, this surrendering, this soothing time to regain that peace of mind. All right. Some of you may need to take it easy because you're pregnant. This may be exciting news. This may cause a lot of abrupt changes. Some of you may feel like it's going to disturb what you have going on, but it's not. It's going to just help. You just need to put in a little bit more time into planning your movements forward. All right. I was going to say something about the number 7, but it slipped my mind because this card is standing out to me a lot. So, let me see. All right. So let me see. Let me take a look at it. All right. Real quick. I'm going to add for the number 7. Some of you may be life past number 7, where you're very mystical, you're a philosopher, you're a wisdom keeper. I felt it here with this owl. That may be a totem, an animal totem. At this time, we have the dove head coming from a divine wisdom as well. So your intuition, you may need to step into this introspective state where you're finding some truth or information about your situation, or it's going to come to you. Your gift may be to deeply understand others and finding the truth no matter how difficult it is. And again, that was talking about, being calm, composed, cool, collective, all of that great stuff. So, yeah, you have a deep subconscious belief around trust or about trust. Some of you may be very hard, or this may be a difficult time for trust in others when it comes to working or collaboration. But I'm feeling like with this new start, you may have to do that. But again, use your discernment. All right. Try to draw the line on what you're willing and will not what you're willing and what you're will not or willing to do. My goodness. All right. So, question people's motive and intentions as well. And there's a big time for truth and discovery with the 2 of Wands. All right. Some of you may discover that this person did actually had you in a 3-party affair. You may have had a lot of suspicion. Maybe you saw some shit online and this person is willing to give you the truth. This may be a past person. This may be a present thing. This may be somebody from the past, a year ago, 7 months ago, 7 months to a year ago, or something like that. And it's going to cause a change. This person may be even surprising you with communication as well. And it's going to cause you to stop or halt or really look into what's going on in the present moment, or how you could work things out with this person or with a group of people. All right, Libs. I hope you guys did enjoy this spread. Go and big up yourself in the comment box, and I'll see you guys in another video. Chat to you guys later. Ciao.